So Jess Hilarious was on the Breakfast Club, and she threw shade. I actually heard that segment where basically in so many words she was calling Tasha K broke. But she was really referencing Cardi B, she was really, I'm at my night job. She was really referencing Cardi B. You know how Cardi B is supposed to be coming to collect, basically. And it probably, to be honest, I don't really think Jess really meant no harm. It probably was like a little joke. Most radio show, talk show hosts, whether it's TV, just radio, whatever, most of the time I've noticed they usually are a little shady. I've noticed that Wendy Williams was shady. Who's another one? Steve Harvey can be a little shady. The Breakfast Club can be a little shady. Angela Yee was definitely shady. K Michelle, I don't care. I like K Michelle music. I don't care much for her attitude at times, the way she treats people. But one thing we're not going to take away from K Michelle, she is a great singer. We're not going to take that away from her, right? But her attitude can be shitty. But with that being said, I'm glad she checked Angela Yee that time, because she definitely deserved that shit. But with that being said, we're not going to sit here, and act like most talk show hosts, whether it's radio, TV, whatever, most of the time they are shady. Okay? I don't believe Jessica really meant no harm by what she did. But most of the time, most shady people don't think they did no harm. I told y'all, even from my own experience, with life, most of the time, the shady people are the ones that usually quit to say they're not a fighter. Okay, they'll make it clear. Not just on TV, but in real life. I have lost count of how many times bitches throw shade all day long. But soon you ready to, rumble with them, I don't want to fight. I was just speaking my mind. And, they quit to say, just because they speak their mind, it doesn't give nobody the right to put their hands on them. Which I think is false, right? But even for me, I'm trying to break myself out of the habit of being so quick to put my hands on people, because I'm going to grad school. God is taking me to new levels. So with new levels come new devils. So, you have to be able to, I'm trying to work with myself in these type of situations, because I'm learning in life you're going to have people that are going to, take you out of character or bring out the worst in you. And, you have to be able to basically cope, right? But anyway, with that being said, I do believe Jessica was being shady in that moment. Very much so. She knew what she was doing. But I don't believe she meant no harm, if that makes sense. Like, when you on them talk shows, the reason why I say that, when you're on them talk shows, you have to have a little personality. You have to be funny. You may have to be a little shady, because that's what the viewers come to see. That's what they come to hear, They want to be entertained. So you're going to have to cause controversy sometimes. You're going to have to, just like when these reality TV shows come on. Love and Hip Hop was a good one. People always say it was scripted. Do I think some of that stuff was scripted? Yes, but some of it I don't think so. I think it was 50-50. They have to throw in storylines here and there. They have to make it sound interesting, because that's what keeps the people coming back. You see what I'm saying? That's how that goes. Tasha K got on her platform and she spoke on how she felt about the situation. And, quiet as it's kept, Jess did start that shit. She did. And people were saying Tasha need to stop, and all this, that, and the third. First of all, a lot of people don't like Tasha because of how she did Cardi. I told y'all how I felt about the situation with her and Cardi. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at my old video. I told y'all how I felt about her and the Cardi situation. I do consider myself one of Cardi B's fans. I told y'all about her come up, how I felt about her come up. I love that about her. I love how honest she is. I can relate to people lying on your health, and then when the results come out, at least Cardi got an apology. When I had my results and I said, and I was showing my results, and people were bitching. I said, can I get an apology now? Where my apology? The girl said, girl, F you. I ain't apologizing for shit. At least Cardi got an apology. I didn't even get an apology for nobody. some folks act like they never said it. Some folks act like, and some people just came right out and said they weren't going to apologize. They came right out and said it. You know, nobody apologized. You know, that's what happens when you listen to other people. They don't, you know. Anyway, with that being said, a lot of people don't like Tasha off the screen for that. You know, I don't care too much for her. I watch her sometimes. Like if I'm at my night job and I can't find nothing else to watch to keep me up, I may watch her videos, but she's not somebody that I really go up for, to be honest. I didn't care what she did. I didn't care for how she did Cardi. I didn't care for it. And it's not just because it was Cardi. It was because it was whack. I know how that feels. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all for people to lie on your health. It's not nice. It's not good, especially when they drag it. But at the same token, I think people need to take their foot off Tasha's neck because Jess started that shit. Jess started that shit. And like I always tell y'all, I'm big on if somebody started with you, you get even, you retaliate. Okay? I'm big on that. So she started that shit. Tasha said what she said, and if she go on her tangent, let her get her rocks off. Cause Jess started that shit. When you started with, regardless if that's your job, now I don't care if you're filling in, whatever they got Jess over there doing. And they probably gonna keep her, cause she started controversy. So she hot. She bringing people to the Breakfast Club show. They might keep her, they might not. I don't know. But that's what's gonna happen sometime. That's what make the show hot. That's what the people want to see. You know? So at the end of the day, let Tasha live. Let her live. Jess started that shit. Okay? So when you start it, like I always say, when you start the shit, you got to be ready for whatever come with it. Okay? It's plain and simple.